Communication and speaking skills are a superpower. This is something 99% of people will not pay attention to in their whole lifetime. Not only that, also 99% of people don't even know that communication is a skill by itself. They don't value themselves on the scale of, let's say, 1 to 10 on communication, because for you to even rate yourself as being good at some skill, you have to know at least this is a skill. They're ignorant. But you, since you watched this video, you already are on your path to bettering your speaking skills and your communication. You have already acknowledged the importance of communicating effectively to your audience, to your loved ones, to your friends, when you do sales, when you talk to girls, when you do cold approach. This is all communication. And in this video, let's talk about what's communication and what's speaking skill. Communication is effectively when you want to project an idea. The communication part will give you the ability, when you have an idea, to put it into your listener's head. Your listener will understand exactly what you mean because you communicate it properly. Imagine you have an idea, some idea you've thought for so long, for months. You believe this is something that could potentially change the world, but you don't know how to portray this idea into other people's minds. They're not going to listen to you. They will not even understand you. That's a shame. That's why you have to put just 2 weeks, literally 2 weeks from an average speaker, average communicator. It will turn you from 5 out of 10, at least you will go to a 6. And that's a huge improvement. That's something that people will subconsciously start paying attention to. They will not know why, but they will just be more prone to listen to you and they will understand you more. This is a superpower. And speaking skills is not only how you portray the idea, but this is how you speak. Your voice, your tone, your pace, your pose. Don't use filler words. This is all communication. Also the words, your lexicon of words, your deep lexicon, your surface lexicon. This is all coming from your speaking skills. Your ability to first portray the idea, give it to the listener, and then with the power of your speaking skills, you become unstoppable. Have you looked at a presentation? Have you listened to a presentation and you lost yourself? How many times have you lost yourself in a presentation because the presenter is just boring? The presentation could be something great. The presentation could be something you waited for weeks. And now all of a sudden, when you press on the video, you pray, you say, please, please, may this video be something interesting to listen. I don't want to spend my next 20 minutes listening to this video when it's boring to its bone. Doesn't matter what's the topic. Doesn't matter what information you got to say. If you can't communicate it well to your listener, you're lost. You're done. Your listener's not going to listen to you. You will lose the retention time. You will lose the algorithm. You will lose in life. That's why I teach you exactly how to progress. And you need to have a system. This belief that you just practice and you will get better at it, it does not work. I'm telling you, it does not work. You need to have a system. You need to have exercise 1, exercise 2, exercise 3, up to exercise 50. What do I do today to improve my speech? This is exactly how I do it every single day. This is how I attack my communication and speaking skills every day. What do I do? I'll tell you some of my ways to improve my speech. I read poetry. Yes, that's right. I read poetry. Let's say 5 to 10 poems a day. I take out every word I don't know from the poem and I make sure I use them next time in my videos. Because poetry is so good. This is the 10 out of 10 lesson on speech mastery. If you watch this video, this long format video, you already know. I'm not going to post it in the next 1 week, the poetry lesson, but for the ones who stick in this video and listen to me, you will already know. Poetry, reading poems, articulation. The poet, the author of this poem, has thought, articulated, glued together the most scenery descriptive words possible to explain feelings, to explain sound, to explain imagery, colors. It rhymes. This is the most unique and appropriate words to be used right now. This is articulate speech. After poetry, I will breathe out loud, I will record a video, I will watch myself. Definitely, I absolutely every single day watch myself because I need feedback. And I will also work out, drink a lot of water, make sure I get enough sleep. If I don't, well, that's a shame. That's what I do. I have a system. Obviously, I don't apply all of my lessons every day because they're too many. I don't have that much time to do it. I simply make sure I put at least 5 lessons a day, every day, and I make sure I correct myself, feedback. First I practice. First, actually, I do prepare before I speak. I prepare before I speak. I will revise some words, some descriptive words. I'll have a list and then make sure I use them in my next video. I'll record the video. Then I will make sure I watch the video. Now, after I record this video, I will watch it. Later, during the night, I will also watch it. This video will be uploaded. And because I upload so many videos, I record so many videos, I watch myself on a daily basis speak. I cannot possibly not improve. You need feedback. This is literally the fastest way to remove filler words to improve your communication. And that's a superpower. And the last 2 advices I will give you in this video, after we've understood that communication is real superpower. A mistake 99% of people make, even people who teach communication will do this mistake. They will start their video or they will start the answer with, and this is lesson 5, they shallow breathe. They cannot control their breathing. Do you see me get tired? You don't see me get tired. I can continue like this absolutely forever because I know how to control my breathing. This is all that is. And their pitch, not their pitch, but their intonation will be the same level, but it will be low energy. I can have different intonation, different tones, and have high energy all of the time. You don't hear me breathing all of the time. You don't at all. How does that work? Because I've practiced and watched myself on my videos. Do I breathe correctly? I listen to myself every day. This is how I improve. 99% of people, even on television, that's why when I watch television, my God, I get so angry. I think this person has been on television 10, 15 years, 20 years, he still doesn't know how to breathe. Bro, it will take you 1 week. Your listeners will love you because you know how to breathe. They will say, here's this Prosperity Wolf guy on television. I like watching his program on television just because, I don't know, I have no idea, but in reality he breathes well. 99% of people have no idea. Do I breathe when I speak? Energy, intonation, words, vocabulary, lexicon of words? What? Then, the next huge mistake, because today I watched 2 YouTube channels on One was Bulgarian YouTube channel and the other one was American YouTube channel about communication. The same business, not exactly the same niche as me, but the same business, communication. Fine. I pressed and watched some of their videos. Guys, you cannot tell me you're a master communicator, you teach communication and speaking skills, and they cut every 5 to 10 seconds, they cut the video. They cannot do it on one go. 10 minutes and 33 seconds now. I have not made any cuts. This is the first time I ever press record on this video. And also, I'll tell you something, I had no script. I knew the topic. Give me the topic. Communication skills and speaking. I am proficient. I'm an expert in it. Not a complete expert yet, but I'm definitely on the path. I don't need even a script. Just give me the topic. This is something that will actually teach you how to have creativity when you speak. Sure, let's talk about it right now. But my second point was, do it on one go. Force yourself to not have any cuts in your videos if you're a content creator and if you're a podcaster, because it will force you to think on your feet. It will force you to think on the spot. This is probably 9 out of 10 difficulty, because it's so difficult. You will not believe how difficult it is, and you will not believe how easy it becomes once you have put enough work and you have had enough feedback. This is gold, pure gold. 9 out of 10 difficulty. Trust me. And then let's talk about creativity. This will be the last point we talk in this video. Do you know why, when you're with your friends, you talk on some topic which is not relevant to you, which is not relevant to your general knowledge, or which is not particularly interesting to you? You don't know what to say. Your friends may tell you, bro, you don't speak much. Are you silent more of the time? Are you this kind of person who is just silent? No, this happens to me as well. When I go out with friends and the topic is something I have no idea what's going on, or we talk about topics which I hear for the first time, I don't know what to say. I will sit there 15 minutes saying no word. Taciturn. No, not taciturn, leave it. I'll be silent. But when I talk about communication, when I talk about astrophysics, when I talk about dating, cold approach, content creation, cars, for example, all of a sudden I can press record, have no script, just give me the idea, give me the topic, and I can talk 30 minutes with no issue. I don't need to cut my video. I always have something to say. How does that work? Creativity comes when you're speaking about something you're interested in, about something you have a lot of knowledge in, and about something you're expert in. That's how you can get creative. I cannot possibly ever get creative on painting. Do you know why? Because I have no idea how to paint. It will take me time, but it will definitely not be as easy as talking about communication skills. And creativity also, you have to pick several fields of mastery. You want to improve several skills. And then what you do is that you prepare yourself with the right terms. Flood yourself, enrich yourself with these terms. When I don't know what to say, I can literally pull out one word out of my brain, and with this word, this will be the topic. This will lead me to the topic for the next 2 minutes. Enrich. For example, enrich. I can circle around and build up on this enrich word. This is insane. This is how you can get creative, but you need to have the right terms to do it. You can never deprive yourself. When you know the correct terms in your field of speech. What do you think about speaking skills? Is it something that you think about? Is it something that you pay attention to in other people? Would you like to improve? Because if you'd like to improve, make sure you follow me here on YouTube and make sure you follow me on TikTok, because on TikTok I have uploaded a lot more volume of lessons, in fact 18 lessons, and 19 and 20 I will upload today. You don't want to miss them. And also I will start uploading on Instagram. You'll see the progress, the real progress of Prosperity Wolf, and the real progress of you, of your communication and speaking skills. Thank you for watching these videos, and also leave a comment on whatever topic on communication. I will make sure I make a video about it. Now get to work.